Okay, now let's try that again. We should be good. Well, I'm back again. Oh my God. I'm back again. It's telling me it's okay. Now I'm going to click start record as well. Because yes, I do record these. I've been recording them. The VODs have been going up on the YouTube. So now it's telling me there's an encoding issue. So let me stop recording again. And maybe it's just something where we go without the record. I don't know why I'm getting this issue today, though, because I literally streamed yesterday. It was fine. I streamed the day prior to that, right? Or no, I streamed yesterday. I streamed, I think, yeah, Sunday, and I streamed Monday. Yesterday, Sunday, and Saturday, and I never had this issue. And all of a sudden, it's only when I record as well on today that I'm having the issue. And I don't know why. Interesting. Interesting. And the settings are almost completely carbon copy, by the way. They are... The only difference with the recording is that it's at a higher bit rate. That's the only difference with the recording. So the streaming is 2900. The recording is 12,500. So interesting. I don't know why it's doing that during the recording. I'll have to download the VOD all over. I'll have to actually download the VOD from Twitch and then re-upload it to YouTube just to keep the VOD. Huh. What a pain in the ass that's gonna fucking be. And then I can't. The VOD will only be in 2900. Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. Interesting. I'm wondering if it's because I'm installing NASCAR on the PC, which is still downloading, but essentially, my SSD has two partitions, and partition number 1 has 63 gigs of the 302 free, and partition number 2 had 30 gigs free, but then I started downloading NASCAR Heat 4 on it again, and it's now only 12.3 gigabytes out of 149. So maybe it's something where it's just not enough hard drive space, because the recording is taking up like, I mean, oh, I'm just going to overshoot everything, aren't I? We're just going to rewind the shit out of that. What I was going to say is the recording, it's gotten to a point where the recordings for the VODs, like yesterday's, for example, would be like 20 gigs. 20 to 22 gigs. Around there, right? And I would upload it overnight, and then I would delete the VOD, or delete the video off the computer once it's uploaded to get the storage space back. But maybe it's something where with the additional space getting used on the SSD, it just isn't encoding very well. We'll see. Is it better? Let me know if it's improved for you guys. Let me know if the video quality's improved. It should be better. It's not showing me any encoding issues, so I think for all intents and purposes we are okay. Could be, but at least the video is flowing in. That's good. Thank you for letting me know, by the way. I didn't realize it was so choppy, and OBS was not really telling me I was dropping any frames, so I appreciate the heads up. So it is when it's at least I know what the issue is, so. Nice. But anyway, Spanish Grand Prix, a track I don't like. And then, of course, after this one, this will actually be one of the last F1 2012 videos for a little while, because I had thought the new podium pass was going to come out today for F1 2011. So I actually fired up 2011. And they were like, because yesterday it said the podium pass starts in 1 day. So I'm like, oh great, it starts tomorrow. And then of course I fired up today, and it's like, it starts in 21 hours. And I'm like, oh, that's like Wednesday morning. Like, fuck that. Like, I'll be at work. I go back to work tomorrow. So, not great timing on my part, but whatever. So, yeah, we will be playing F1 2011 all day tomorrow. Not all day tomorrow, but like starting tomorrow. Although really I can't play much of it tomorrow because I have the Union game tomorrow. And they play at 9 o'clock at night. So imagine that. Imagine a game starting that freaking late. So and it could potentially thunderstorm as well, which would delay the game. And apparently CONCACAF wanted to start the game at like 10 or 10:30 at night. And the union reached out and said there's no way we're going to do that. Like they said, we have an East Coast crowd that usually comes in for like 7:30 p.m. kickoffs. Like you're not kicking off at 10:30. So the union tried to get them to do 8, which they do for like the Montreal games and the Toronto games because of obviously the Canadian broadcast. But CONCACAF said no, and they eventually settled on 9 p.m. So we have a fucking 9 p.m. kickoff tomorrow. So I already told my work, I'm like, guys, I will not be in at 7 a.m. on Thursday. Like, there's no way I'm making it's just gonna be impossible. We're not gonna get home probably to close to, like, the game will kick off. It's North American League, so unfortunately, unlike in EU where they say, oh, kickoff is at 8, and then kickoff is bang on 8 right at the dot. Over here, kickoff is at 8. It means kickoff will actually happen at like 8:12, 8:13. Well, for this, it's 9 o'clock, so it'll happen. Plus, you got all the TV coverage. So kickoff probably actually won't happen to close to like 9:30 or 9:35. Which means the game won't end at like 11:30 at night. And it's going to be a packed house. I mean, it's the fucking Champions League semifinal. Nobody's missing that. So that's weird to not actually kick off at the scheduled time. America. That's the only explanation for it, my friend. It's a very American thing, and it's a very North American thing as well. It just, yeah. Because they do the anthem, although they don't do the anthem for the CONCACAF Champions League, surprisingly enough. The anthem's only for MLS matches, but usually it's like, there's like a video about like, they're like CONCACAF. For the love of the game. We play, they have this weird video where they're like, it's like, where the game is bigger than all of us, and nobody benefits from the game without the game benefiting as well. And I'm like, oh yeah, is that why all your officials embezzled all that fucking money? And that's besides the point, isn't it? Yeah, that's fucking. But is that why the FBI raided your offices? Fucking Christ! What a joke. but they'll play like that video about CONCACAF and whatnot. And I know like for MLS they do like the anthem and they do the starting lineup. They hype up the starting lineup. Although every team does. The NFL has anthems and flyovers as well, but the game still kicks off at scheduled times. Yeah, but like basketball doesn't, like Although basketball does this weird thing. Now, I don't know about the NBA, but I know I see it in the college game, especially come tournament time, where they're like, oh, they'll be like, tip-off is 9:09 or some shit like that. Or be like, tip-off is like 9:37. And you're like, why is it such a random fucking time? But they do all the pre-game ceremony bullshit. So. Baseball's the same way. Baseball, if you look at, although baseball doesn't start on time. Baseball will be like, first pitch is 7:05, but then like at 7:05, the team's on the field singing the anthem. Like, so, baseball's the worst. I like baseball, but I'm not the kind of guy who can sit down and watch baseball. I like the sport. I could go to a game. Woo, tires. But like for me, like it has to be like a radio kind of sport. Like I have to put it on the radio. You know what I mean? Like I can't sit down glued to the TV and watch baseball. Like it's just too much. It's the perfect background noise, but it just takes too much. But then again, I like cricket, and cricket is the same way. Cricket is hard for me to devote hours to watch. But like, I would love to like play it in the background, and it just goes in the background, you know? It's actually that. Live baseball is boring. And you never know how long the game will take. That's true. I'm okay. I'm okay with a sport being like that. And I wouldn't say live baseball is boring in the sense that like going to a baseball game isn't enjoyable. Cuz I can have a decent time at a baseball game. But like I can't live baseball on TV is just very, very, very dull. Like I just cannot watch televised baseball. These tires are pretty shot. But then again, I find American football very boring. I'm not a huge American football fan. I think there's way too many stoppages in American football. I just think the sport doesn't flow enough. That's the only other thing. That's the thing I would say. I would argue to NFL fans who loathe baseball is a lot of the time. A lot of people watch NFL play-by-play is tedious. Yeah, exactly. Especially since every other fucking play is a commercial. I mean, it's like, Jesus Christ. But my only thing I would say about NFL versus the MLB is very often NFL games last 3.25 to 3.5 hours. And I'm like, that's probably the average time for a baseball game as well. So baseball might be 15 to 30 minutes longer, I would say, than an NFL game. But an NFL game is usually 3 solid hours. And I don't know, I'm not ready to devote that amount of time, especially 3 solid hours for a lot of downtime between plays. Like, I don't know. The same could be said for baseball, though. Like, it's 3 hours for a lot of downtime between plays, but there, at least with baseball, there's no expectation of a clock. Although I think if they introduced a pitch clock or a pitch timer in baseball, it would be a good thing. It would drive purists nuts, but I mean, I don't. They do it in softball, and I think it's great because softball games are like an hour. Granted, softball games are only 7 innings and not 9, but even then, softball games that are 7 innings last an hour and a half to an hour 45 max. So if they introduced a pitch clock, and that's the case, and they did 9 innings, softball would be like, what, 2.25 hours, like max? Like, it'd be phenomenal. So that's like if baseball did that. If baseball introduced a pitch clock and it shaved a half hour to 45 minutes off the total time of a game, I think it'd be really good for the sport. Because baseball attendance is fucking terrible right now. I used to watch with friends who weren't as familiar with the game. We're talking about American football, I want to say. I go to the kitchen during kickoff. My friends would go, "Why are you going? It's starting." They didn't know there's always an ad after the first kickoff. Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. Like, it's. Can you imagine a pick six on the first drive, though? Imagine a kickoff, right? Team runs 3 plays, gets a first down. Incomplete pass, right? So it's the fifth play of the drive, right? Oh, it's an interception and a pick six. That's a touchdown. Kick the extra point, great. Defense is up 7-0, right? Guess what? They just scored a touchdown. So, ad break. Oh, okay, we kicked off after the touchdown. Ad break. That's like, you guys have played 10, 15 minutes, 10, like, or 10, not even played 10, 15 minutes. You guys have played maybe a minute 20 off the clock, minute 40 off the clock. This game has been live on the air for 15 minutes, and we've had 3 adverts. Like 3 ad breaks. Or a safety at the first play during the Super Bowl between Denver and Carolina. Yeah. These tires are gone, my friend. That front left taking it's taking a beating. But I don't have a lot of fuel left on board anyway. Just gonna have to go through the chicane at this rate. Oh, he dove. That boy dove.
You're losing a lot of time in the final 2 sectors.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the culture around American football either, to be honest with you. It's very loud. It's very obnoxious. It's almost like all the worst traits about being American are centered around American football. Like, being American's fine. There's nothing wrong with being American, but a lot of the worst traits and the stereotypes are ever present in American football. And so I'm not a huge fan of the sport as such. Especially in areas that tends to be the dominant culture. Like, Philadelphia, for example, is just a sports-loving town, so you get a lot of Phillies fans, Union fans, Flyers fans, Sixers fans, and they all, Eagles fans, and they all have different cultures, and it kind of balances in a way, right? Not that there aren't shit Eagles fans, but I feel like in areas that it dominates the market, Pittsburgh, Dallas, things like that, they tend to be there tend to just be areas I would stay away from. And I lived out near Pittsburgh for 4 years, and that is a culture I wouldn't recommend to anyone. I think it's terrible out there. They were so unwelcoming, it was unbelievable. Emotions were highest in the NFL, except in baseball towns like St. Louis and New York. Yeah, it's very, very true. I'm going to do 27 on these tires and then come in. I should be out of fuel by then. See how much time I have left in practice. I actually got to book it because I have so much to do today. So I'm going to get rid of the beard. I got like a 5-6 week beard going here. So I got to get rid of that. And then I got to go get my hair cut as well. And then we're going mattress shopping as well. I was supposed to have a mattress bought. I wanted to have a mattress bought. We should have bought the mattress, in all honesty. But the wait time is like 6 to 10 weeks. Now, since I picked the mattress, it's already been 2 weeks. But it just isn't in stock anywhere, so. We're going to be mattress shopping this afternoon. Because my current one is dead. My current mattress has the springs come through both the mattress and the box spring. Like, there's a hole in both sides. And I would never buy it again. And it's been like that for a while. Like, I slept on it for like that for. Ooh! I slept, yeah, big monk ass, and I slept on that for like a year. Yeah, I must have slept on it like that for a year. So, I put like 5 or 6 comforters down, but now the dip in the middle is so bad that it's like hurting my back and hurting my chest. So, oh, I'd love the pit, but these two are holding me up. So yeah, I will be hopefully soon getting a new mattress, but I don't know. The one that I picked, I really liked. But I just don't seem to have it in stock anywhere. I've missed the freaking. I missed the. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I totally overshot the pit. That's hilarious. I was revving it up, and then I broke, and then I locked the tires, and I completely missed the freaking pit. Oh my god. But yeah, hopefully they have something. I don't know. Mattress shopping's a bitch, man. It's such a pain in the ass. It's just not enjoyable. But I am looking forward to Thursday, though, because there's 15 minutes left in the session. And the chance of rain is 15%, which I think Jeff said it's going to rain soon. So, and it is looking cloudy out there. So I think we're going to charge ahead through the rest of practice. Grosjean second. Grosjean finished second in Bahrain all of a sudden. So I don't know what's going on with Lotus, but they've come on this season, it looks like. Hamilton finished like 18th or something last race too. It was quite. Massa's still struggling. So Kovalainen's got the Caterham in 13th though. That's interesting. Let's see here.
That's first place.
Petrov got the Caterham in 10th. Can Caterham score their first points ever during this campaign? So there's two teams throughout this career mode that have yet to score points in the first 2 seasons and the first 4 races of this season. Marussia is one, and Caterham is the other. HRT scored points in season 1. They didn't score points last season, and Toro Rosso didn't score points in season 1, and they scored points last season. So every team in the field has scored points throughout the last 2 seasons and the start of this third, except for Caterham and Marussia. I don't think Marussia will. I mean, Charles Pic is 19th here, and Timo Glock is at the bottom. But Caterham are looking better and better season on season. They finished in the constructors. They finished 10th. They finished 10th in season 1. And then last season they finished 10th again, but a lot of race finishes were around like 12th and 13th, so they were just on the cusp. So we'll see what they do come race day. Qualifying. I want to check one thing. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not it. I need to go to Twitch Insights.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily.
Yeah, we're not going to have an issue,
so
Jeff.
we can save the tires.
All known bots. Here we go. Waiting for the rest of this page to load. There we go. Search. Jabutick. I think I want to say that is actually a bot, but I don't know. Could not be. We'll see. We get so many of them anymore. It's unbelievable. It's really, really bad. Gas undo. Okay, cool. So we are going on a flying lap. Let's go. By the way, for those who are not subscribed, because Ad has this new like schedule shit, I want to say, where they like you can look at when the pre-rolls are going to hit. Or the mid-rolls, I should say. You can look at when the mid-roll ads are going to hit. You guys are about to get hit in 13 seconds, so just a heads up for those. I think Milk, you're going to be okay because I think you're a mod, but just a fair warning. Alright. The options feel so much better, bro. The options feel so much better. Oh, shoo me. Not shoo me as we know, but like, I don't know. I think it's weird, man. I haven't told Shumi about Michael Schumacher yet, right? So Shumi, we all love. Oh Jesus, Grosjean. So we all know about Shumi. We love Shumi here on the stream. We stan her, but I don't think she realizes her name is actually, her username is actually how you would say Michael Schumacher's like shortened nickname. Who happens to just be one of the greatest racing drivers of all time. Like, just. So there you go. 14 minutes left in qualifying. We'll speed it up probably. Let's give it a good old speed up. One day I'll tell her. I'll let her know. I'll be like, do you know your name is like the same as, like people call Shumi like Michael Schumacher? Like, she'll be like, who the hell's Michael Schumacher? Because she just does not follow sports, but. Where is, I wanted to keep an eye on, those two cars we talked about. So, Kovalainen, look at Kovalainen's time. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? What? I had to save a picture of that. I had to take a picture of that. That is a... That's a shock. That's a really big surprise. Heikki Kovalainen finished P2 and Bruno Senna finished P3 in qualifying. Qualifying one at least. Wow, okay. So this is season 3, by the way. I don't know where we're going to go for season 4. I really want to spend one season at Lotus. So I have to do it either next season or the season after. But I'm trying to get the Williams car developed enough that it's successful after I leave the team. So we'll see. No big names went out in Q1. And to be honest with you, with the way the Caterham's been performing and the way Bruno Senna has regularly been able to get into Q2. Like, he's been able to squeak into Q2 a few times. So him getting into Q2 is not a surprise. And the way the Caterham's been performing, Kovalainen getting into Q2 is not a surprise either. But just to be P2 and P3, I think is a big shock. I mean, it doesn't really account for much, obviously, because it is Q1. Like, it's completely irrelevant now that Q2 was started, right? So I'm just interested to see if that performance keeps up. Like, there we go. That is a blinding lap, a 123. That's a phenomenal lap. And the options feel way better than the primes around here. See Kovalainen still struggling down there. Bruno Senna struggling down there. Same with the Ferraris. They're both out. Are they going to improve? Does not look like it. So, despite the shock in Q1, the Caterham is out in 15th and the Williams is out in 16th. So, as you were there, both Ferraris don't make it into Q3 though. Sauber squeaks one of their cars into Q3. Interestingly enough, both Force Indias are out as well. So, Q3. We're going to do it on the primes. Let's get out there on primes. There we go. The tire wear wasn't too bad around here. You could probably get a good like 21 laps out of those primes. Like, that wasn't all that bad in all honesty. I think the race is 66. I think it's 66 laps. So we'll see. I will just have to be careful at the start of the race with the fuel load. Whoa, the back end wanted to step. I'm gonna have to burn some curves to make that time up. Like, it brakes easy now, but there's no fuel in the car. Like, it's very, very light, so there's a lot less energy there's a lot less force that needs to be stopped on the car, so. Ooh. Back end swung there, but it's fine. It's a 125.8. That's gonna be good enough. So. But last race's second place, Roman Grosjean, right now is struggling to put in any kind of lap. He just improved, I think. He is up to 7th. So less than a second separates Schumacher in 2nd from Koyumi Kobayashi in 10th. Nice. So. Oh, the race is going to be somewhat wet. I didn't even realize that. What's the chance? 43%? Wow. I'm kind of like, wow. Just wow. 43 fucking percent. Like, well, the options go 14 laps, right? And the primes can go 23. So I think we bump this and bump that. And the primes can go 21 laps, so that would bring it to 56. So 57's fine. Even 55 to go 20, because then it's only 11 laps on the options. And clearly in this stint, the option's going 14 laps. So I could even bump that to 33. And do the prime. I don't. I think this should be fine, because I think the weather's going to hit around here. So actually, if I lengthen the first two stints, because I don't know when we don't know when the rain's going to hit, right? We just know 43% of the race is going to be in the wet. So if the rain doesn't, if the 43% block that it's going to be rainy isn't towards the end of the race, then going on the options on lap 23 and stretching them to 37 is fine, because by lap 37 the rain is probably coming down, and it might be time for inters then anyway. Because what's 43% of 66 is the question. Well, 1% is 0.6 of a lap, so you're talking about 2 laps over 40%. So 10% is 6.6, which is 25.8 plus another 1.8, so that's 27 laps. So about 27, 28 laps off of 66 is 49. So I'm going to be shy either way. So short stints actually for these, and then yeah, I think that's fine. I think this is good. Of course, it could hit like literally lap 10 and then it's raining and then it dries out towards the end, which was the case in Season 2. Season 2, the Spain race, was dry for the opening like 30 laps. It heaved rain down for the next 15 to 20. And it started to dry around like lap 53. And then by the time we actually got to 66, the whole track was dry. So we'll see. And I love that Lotus color, man. That color, that black and gold on the Lotus is just so fucking great. Got both Mercedes behind me, though. No, Shumi. Oh, I've blocked it, and I've run wide. He's got the position. God damn it. Alright, I'll get him. Dive bomb? Maybe. Light tap, but nothing too serious. In F1 2021, my whole wing would be gone. The simulation damage on that is unreal. Oh, so much fuel. It's just practice all over again. Run wide at every turn. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. God, this thing is a boat. This thing is an absolute boat, by the way. You got freaking, what, 74 laps of fuel in this thing? I should kick it into rich and burn some off to start. Which is what I will do. I'll burn rich. I'll go rich to like lap maybe, I don't know, 13? We'll see. Welcome aboard the HMS Williams. I love that. I love that. There's a guy who does custom liveries, right? And I want to reach out to him because the only problem with having custom liveries in the new games, I just fucking can't make this turn, can I? For the fucking life of me. But the only problem is it means once you put a custom livery in, it's like a DLL injector almost. It's not quite a DLL injector, but it acts like a DLL injector, we'll say, in the sense that you won't be able to compete online with it, right? Like, you can't even join a lobby with it. Which is fine. Like, I get that the game is very anti-cheat like that, right? Like that, I don't have any problems with that. So I'm not gonna get a custom livery for F1 2021 because I need to be able to join lobbies, obviously, to commentate AOR and things like that, right? And my league racing. But having said all that, he did do custom liveries for like F1 2020. So I might reach out to him and be like, yo, can you design me a custom livery for F1 2020? Because obviously nobody's playing 2020 online anymore, right? Everybody's on the new game. So if I'm actually going to play through all the old F1 games, especially while the podium pass is down or maxed out for the new game, then I might as well get a custom livery with it or for it. I think it'd be neat. So, at least for the My Team stuff, right? For the My Team career mode, which is literally just F1 2020 and F1 2011. So maybe when 2012, maybe when 2022 comes out next year, I get them to make a custom livery for 2021. I think it'd be sick. Oh, there it is. There it is. That turn again. Hey, hey! How are you? I want to say your name's Cas Fondue, which I think is a great name. I locked it again. Doing good. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's been, bro. It's been a long time, hasn't it? I'm trying to remember the last time I've seen you in here, or seen you in general. Like, I genuinely can't remember, man. I'm glad you're doing all right, though. So, what's new, man? I haven't been here in stream before. We hung out in voice chat. Yeah. That's why I'm like, the name like is familiar, but I just couldn't remember from where, cause like, I just, cause it's been a while, so. So, whew, whew. There goes the front left, locking it all up. That's great. Well, I'm burning fuel like mad, bro. I'm already I went from +9 to +7. So, I am straight up. I'm gonna probably still run it to like lap 13 on the rich, and then kick it back to standard. I want to see, because some tracks, when you run standard, tracks that have very long straights, right, particularly like, or that are very quick in general, right? Australia, Bahrain is a good example. Malaysia, as I just run it all over the, I'm all over the shop here in this last sector, all over the shop. But anyway, tracks that are very quick like that, or that have very long straights, if you're in standard, you actually lose fuel very slowly. So you'll go from like +7 laps by the end of the race to like +4 laps of fuel. So it's not like a concern when you run a cautious fuel load, right? It's never a concern. But tracks like Spain, I think, are not like, there are other tracks where you will not burn fuel in standard. You actually gain fuel in standard. You'll start, say, like on +5 laps, and by the end of the race you could be +8 or +7. And I think those are tracks that are very technical, like Singapore, for example. Because Singapore, the other thing, and maybe it's just my driving style, because I will let the car, I don't know if you guys notice this or not, but like, especially a turn like this, I'll let it coast for a little while in the turn. And all that saves fuel, right? So like right here, I'm done the braking, but I'm not on the power until I'm through the turn. Like, all of that will save fuel. So that's why I think on tracks that are very technical, I tend to save a lot of fuel. But as opposed to ones where you're on a straight, you're just, you know, I mean, you just flat out, obviously.
It looks like it's the end of the race for him.
Bruno's out of the race. 5 races with Bruno Senna as our teammate, and 5 races with which he has not scored a single point. He is out of the Grand Prix. And I'm looking at the mini-map, not paying attention to what's in front of me, and I'm just going to completely overshoot turns 1 and 2, like they not even there. It's like an episode of The Simpsons, man. Canyonero. It's a great episode of The Simpsons, by the way. I'm not a huge Simpsons guy. I'm not like a Simpsons nerd or Simpsons buff, but you know, when I was watching it as a kid, there's a few episodes that stick with you, and like one of them is when Marge gets road rage. But yeah, welcome. The Cannonero song. I know, that's why I remember it. That's why I remember it so much.
Half a minute behind you.
Because she's in traffic the one day and she's like, I'm so angry. Or she's like, I'm so sick of this. And she just kicks in and it's like, Canyonero. It's great. It's fucking awesome. That's like, anytime I go off track now, that's immediately the first thing that comes to mind, right? It's like, that's just... I need somebody to make a compilation of all the times I just overshoot a turn. And they just put that as the song over top of it. It'd be fucking amazing. Because you would have plenty of footage to take that from. Like, just in these last 4 streams alone, there'd be plenty of footage. Oh, I broke way too late. Oh, Canyonero. Fuck, bro. Oh, man.
You're putting a good distance between yourself and the car behind.
Whoa. Whoa.
With We've looked at the numbers and estimate that Schumacher will pit within the next.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about double stacking, right? Because I can't remember if it was the China race or might have been the Australia race actually. We had I don't know. I don't want to say it was rain in the Australia race because I'm pretty sure the Australia race was dry. But well, Massa's running 22nd. Whoa, what has happened to Ferrari? Massa's at 22nd. The hell happened there? That is one thing I do like about at least 2012 is, did you just overtake last place? Yeah, I've lapped him. The one thing I do like about 2012 is the results will like vary. Like cars DNF, like in 2011 and 2010, cars did not DNF. Like unless you put them into the wall, cars didn't DNF. And almost always the same 6 were at the front. Whereas or the same, I should say, really, like 3 or 4. But in this one, like I said, like Caterham is like on the charge. Like they qualified like what, P13 or something like that for one of the Caterhams. Like I'm just gonna give Glock a little love tap there. Nothing wrong with that. They do mix it up every once in a while. Like Grosjean finished 2nd in the last race, and the first 3 the first race was all Red Bull, and then it was no, I'm sorry. The first race was all Mercedes, and then it was all Red Bull for races 2 and 3, and then obviously Grosjean finished 2nd in the last race. So like it's very, there's a lot of variety with this game, which is nice. I think it's a very welcome change from 2011 and 2010. 2010 was a lot of fun, though, I have to say. 2010 was one of the better games. I really enjoyed 2011 as well, but when I play through, like, when I've played 4 of them now. I've played 2021, I've played 12, 11, and 10. And 11's probably the worst of the 4 that I've played. So I can't wait to get through and like see what the other ones were like. You know what I mean? Like I can't wait to see what like 2013 and 14 were like. I heard 2015 was awful. I heard it was one of the worst ones. And I was watching a video actually, and they said 2015 was so bad, right? First off, there's no career mode. The career mode is 2 seasons. You do what's called World Championship mode, kind of like the old F1 games from like 2001 and everything, and you set it up to the settings you want, right? I've got to head to dinner. Good luck on the race. Thank you. Great seeing you around, by the way. Take care, dude. But thank you for stopping by as well. Yeah, 2005 or
We estimate that Schumacher should be pitting in the next 4 laps.
2015. There's no career mode. You play through basically World Championship mode, and then when you're done World Championship mode, it asks you if you want to go into Pro Career. And Pro Career is not a career like this. It's not 5 seasons. It's 1 season, but everything, like you're forced, everything is turned off. Cheese fondue for dinner. Forehead. Nice. Yeah, so you literally raced 1 season in 2015. You've been found out. Nice. Nice. But yeah, notification just came through. I hate it here. What's up, Hitakiri? How you been, man? You feeling well today? You feeling all right? But yeah, 2015, you do one season like this, with whatever settings you want, and then it kicks you over to pro mode, and you have to race cockpit only view, no assists, like extremely difficult AI, and you get that for one season. And that's it. That's all of 2015. Definitely feeling better than yesterday. Steroid kicked in last night though, so I slept like crap. Ah, this fucking sucks. Are you still working from home, or do you have like time off? Are you taking time off? Still working from home? Nice. I wish I could work from home. I wish I could work from home every day of my damn life. I wish I didn't have to work at all, period. But like, I wish. Let me check something real quick, actually. Very, very, very quickly. Because I haven't checked in on it in a while. So much so that's asking for my touchpad, my thumbprint again. I'm down on almost every stock today. APRE, EYEG, Prague, and SoFi are the only ones that are up. ET's up as well, but that's a dividend stock, so doesn't matter if ET's up or down. It never matters. It's just it's there for the dividend. So I was hoping Smile Direct would break, because if it could gap fill, I would sell it, and it was getting very close to doing so, but then it pulled back way too hard, and now it's down 15 cents. Rip-a-roni. So everything else is like, I'm down in every stock but 5, and those 5 stocks literally are the only reason my whole portfolio is like level. I redid my contract just before this went down. Wait, hold on. Oh, I don't day trade. I swing. That's a big difference. I would love to day trade actually, but I redid my contract just before all this went down. I no longer have PTO but get paid at a better rate. Nice. If I didn't get sick, I would have made more money than I made. Not nice, but at least see, you gotta be able to have time away though. And you're just saying you get paid better, you save it up, and then you just take time off, and the time off is unpaid. I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Let me get back to the race while I read this out. Yeah, I had to get out of day trading because of the stress. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now I just aim for dividend payouts and slow playing. But yeah, not nearly as helpful. Yeah, I'd love to get to a point where I can day trade. The idea for me is that I can get. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get to a point where I swing trade, and then the swing trading goes successful enough that I can then build dividend portfolio, and then the dividend portfolio gets so successful enough that I don't need my full-time job, and then I leave that, and then I can day trade all, you know. That's the plan. It's going to take quite a while, though, obviously. Money's not made in the market overnight, so. I'll tell you what, these tires have found their life. Whoa, man, they're starting to really grip. I actually made a few last week. I made two day trades last week, and TD flagged me because they count. My account has margin trading enabled right now, because I want to be willing to short sell stock, and what do you call it? You're only allowed what they every time they you probably know this, but I'm going to explain it anyway. every time that you buy a stock and sell it in the same day for a profit, they lower their fees at TD. There are no fees at TD except for OTC stocks, which I do trade in OTC stocks as well. And the OTC fee is $6.95 a buy or sell. So, but regular, anything on Amex, NASDAQ, NYSE, or the Dow Jones, anything like that is all fee-free. But what I didn't realize is if you buy and sell a stock same day while you have a margin account enabled, it's called a round trip. And if you get 4 of them in a rolling 5 business day period, they lock your account for 90 days. And you can't day trade for 90 days. So I got 2, and I got a warning that was like, you have 2 more round trips left. The only other parameter the only exclusion to that is if your account has $25,000 in value, and I'm nowhere near that. So I was like, yeah. So I didn't see any other opportunities with stocks to day trade them. Like, I saw a few swings, and I went in on a few swings, but
there's a group of slower cars just ahead of you.
I saw, I mean, these 2 that I day traded, like, specifically a lot of the research that me and some other guys did and gals actually did in a Discord I'm in. We knew it was going to be like a day trade kind of thing, so we day traded it, and it was very successful, very, very successful. Fair, yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it's going really, really, really well. Like, I can't complain. It's going amazingly well, but I still have a lot to learn, like a lot to learn. But I have a group I'm in a group that does a lot of like Zoom calls. They do Zoom calls, I want to say 6 nights a week. And they cover everything. They cover day trading, they cover swing trading, they cover options, they cover flipping, they cover real estate, they cover the new what do you call it, the car industry, like the rental car industry, e-commerce, whatever you want, like influencers on social media, like they cover fucking everything. So I have to sit down and like watch a lot of their stuff. They've been doing, they record all of their lessons as well and put them on like a unlisted YouTube. Damn, sounds pretty thorough. Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. They record all of the lessons as well, and they put them up on an unlisted YouTube. So I have to just sit down, and they've been doing it since February. So I have to sit down and watch a lot of them. They'll teach you like, they teach you like everything, like how to go on FinViz and like set up a scanner, like how to use Thinkorswim, how to use or TradeView, how to use how to set up a watch list, like just everything. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Get out of the way, Ricardo. Oh my God, Ricardo. So they're fantastic. I just I need to sit down and watch all that stuff. I finished one of the videos yesterday, actually, and I might not get a chance to get to watch one today. I will probably start it in the evening. Are those players? This is 2012, so this is AI cars. These are AI, because the game is 9 years old. So, but the new game, the Podium Pass, comes out tomorrow. So I'm busy tomorrow because obviously we got the Champions League game, which will be the depressing showing. I'm going to show up to watch us get clapped. But what do you call it? Thursday, I'll probably be making content on the new game. The new F1 2021. And I'm probably going to start a career mode. And I will see if I can stream it, but F1 demands so much. I really want to be there, even knowing they're going to get stomped. Yeah, that's how I feel most people are going to be. So, like, even though it's a 9 o'clock game, it's going to be a packed house because it's going to be our last ride in the Champions League. Like, I mean, part of me wants to be optimistic and be like, miracles happen, but I know we're going to get absolutely stomped. I just want to get in a fist fight with the River End. No, why? The River End's got a lot of problems. I just hope. I hope we see some change in leadership. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just not like it's just been dull. Like it's been very, very, very dull. I just got a lot of we should. I know. I just got a lot of feelings that unload via these hands. He'd carry show up like these hands are rated E for everyone. Just start throwing it. Like I still think there's decent people on the board, like in general, but I think we need a new direction, 100%. I think we haven't done anything. We've been very stagnant for 2 years, so. Yeah, exactly. So. I think it's, I hope he doesn't run unopposed. I'll put it that way. Because a lot of the office positions or the board positions have been unopposed. Crystal stepping down at the end of her term. Crystal is the philanthropy director, right? You have to be on the board 2 years before you can be president. Wow. There's 3 groups now, isn't there? There's 3 groups in the River End, right? There's the Corner Creeps. There's the Sons of Ben, and there's the Keystone Ultras. So I don't want to fuck with the KSU. I'm not about that life. I'm not about a lot of the people who are in the KSU. I'll put it that way. MVP. What about Bill? What about Bill? Bill's back. You think Bill will have a go at the board again? Board number only 2. He's only been off the board for 2 years. Oh, there it is. 15 minutes. We're getting the rain. So what we're gonna do is, if we're getting the, not sure he can run for it again, but he also hated running it. I need to pay attention to the road. He wanted to just be philanthropy director, but they needed the leader. Yeah, they did. It's all good. Don't apologize. It's me. I'm reading and driving. Oh, God. Don't text and drive. Don't read and drive either. Oh. So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't hate KSU anymore. I might not like some of them as people, but I'm done with the SG drama. Yeah. We're pitting 2 laps. So the rain's coming, and I can't stretch these primes out any further, right? Because they're just shot. I mean, look at the wear on the prime, the front left specifically, and you can even see the graining on it. So we're coming in early for the options. We'll run Great pit stop, team. Great fucking pit stop, actually. Sons of Ben is now under ownership of the front office. Oh my god. So we'll run.
We fitted the car with the option tyres. You have 2 stops to go.
We'll probably get about maybe 7 laps out of these, which is probably worth half their life. And then the rain will come. I think we're going to be on full wets at some point, but we'll see. I am way behind schedule too. I was actually thinking I could be done this at like 1:30, and then go get my hair cut, go mattress shopping. But I'm not going to be done this till like. Well, I'll probably be done it at 1:30, but I thought I was going to be done at 1. Ooh, I gave Petrov a little bang there. Look, bro, you have a blue flag. You have to move aside at some point. Oh, I'm just gonna absolutely peek up at the chicane. Also, I'm still trying to track down the story from the Larimer. What story from the Larimer? What do you mean the story from the Larimer? Did something happen at the Larimer that I'm not aware of? I know there's a bunch in court right now. Basically, Matt was pushed down, and Darren is the sole owner now.
Very easy if we want to make enough of a saving to get to the end with any certainty.
Oh yeah, you're right. I fucking forgot about this. I need to change the fuel to standard because I totally forgot I was only running that till lap 13. It's now lap 21. So I am short on fuel, but I have 45 laps to make it up. I did not know. I don't know the guys who run the Larimer, I'll put it that way. So I just love the beer, and it's a shame because a lot of the great beer that they had, they stopped making. Like last summer they had so much good beer, and now they don't have that much on offer. It's kind of the same 3 to 4 beers. Matt was the X Games guy. Don't even know who he was, to be honest with you. He started 2 breweries before out west, but wanted to come back home and do something local. Darren was his partner. Okay, light rain in 10 minutes. So. Matt Lindenmuth. Okay. It's a shame that that's happened to that brewery because that, to me, is a really good brewery. It's a shame they're tussled in this legal battle. Invented the double Lindy, double backflip with a vert ramp. Nice. Loose end on that first part of the chicane, or the back end on that first part of the chicane really came a little loose there. But the car snapped back to it. That's the fastest lap of the race. 128.9. We've broken the 128 territories. We're still -1 on the fuel.
Raikkonen should be coming in for tyres within the next 4 laps.
I don't know why he would come into tires the next 4 lap, because this bitch gon' rain. Got to know him a bit from being down there so much. He's a legit great guy. Really sucks what happened, but he's the brains behind the whole place. So if he's out, I'm not surprised the recipes went to shit. Yeah, I mean, some of that beer was fantastic. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know if the recipes went to shit, but just what they have on offer is just a lot less. So, I just completely jacked that turn up. Way too much curb on the second part of the chicane, but whatever. They might not be legally allowed to offer somebody else. So that's what I was getting at. Yeah. Another fastest lap of the race on option tires again. I know, trying to get down there and figure out what happened. I keep trying to get down there and figure out what happened, but it's been too hard with COVID and health stuff. Yeah, Matt was really big on investing in Chester. They need a lot of help in Chester. A lot of fucking help in Chester. That's for sure. Like, if you ever want to, if Milk is still here, you could literally go to Google and Street View, or I think it's called Street View. But you could Street View where the stadium is, and it looks great where the stadium is. But then if you go on, oh, I just fucking locked up the tire. I missed the whole fucking chicane. If you go on, like, Highland Avenue, which is right near the stadium, you'll see just how bad Chester is. Like, Chester is bad. I mean, half those homes along Highland are all boarded up. Like, you'll have a duplex where, like, one house is really well maintained, and then one right next to it, like the second part of the duplex is completely boarded up. Bars on all the windows, bars on all the doors. It's bad down there. I used to go down there during the day a lot. They constantly had locals in there, so it wasn't like a white oasis, as someone liked to say. I never thought of the bar like that anyway. Hold on. Sorry. Oh God, the tea just hit something in the throat. Just broke up something in the throat. All right.
Looking at the radar,
Yeah,
it
just
looks like we might have
5
light
minutes.
rain in about 5 minutes.
Yep, 5 minutes. So the tires are starting. So coming in early was the right decision, because we're gonna get like 7-8 laps out of these tires. Like, we'll run the options to at least half their life. Like, these options could probably do about 15 laps. So I want to maybe not 15, maybe like 13, right? But
The guys have looked at the figures. We think that Raikkonen will be stopping in 3 laps time. Raikkonen stopping in 3 laps time.
yeah, thanks, Jeff. So, love that feeling. Nice. Yeah, I got it. The tea broke something up. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh. But I need to drink more because I'm starting to get a headache. I haven't eaten yet today. it's 12:12. So I'm gonna have to eat something at some point. Although I had the most American thing yesterday. For anybody here who's not American, I had one of the most American lunches yesterday. I had a quesadilla burger. It was literally a burger sitting in a quesadilla. And I had all the salsa and the lettuce and it was just the pico de gallo. Tell me that's not American. Just scream, you know what I mean? Like, tell me that doesn't scream it. Oh, have I had a lag spike here? Oh, I think I had a big lag spike. Did I lag just there? Because it says I lost connection and reconnected. Quesadilla. Oh, yeah, but it was a burger too, bro. Shit was fine on my side. Nice. I just relaunched OBS for the first time, and not relaunched, but unminimized it for the first time since starting the stream, or since starting the race. And I have 1.7% drop frame, so I'm kind of like, whoa, where'd that come from? But at the same time, I'm like, let me drop that down. But I saw that lost connection, started connection. I was like, oh, maybe. I just wanted to, when that happened, I wanted to check it to make sure OBS didn't go down. So. Oof. Weber. Let me pass. Kovalainen's running 13th. Oh, DeResta. Why you got a short break me? Kovalainen. Oh! What the fuck? I think DeResta's getting a penalty for that. What the fuck was that? No, that's not kind of racing. 100% he's got to be getting a penalty for that. There's no way he's not got a penalty for that. He's not got a fucking penalty for that. How has he not got a penalty? He literally spun Kovalainen. How the fuck does he go? What? He's completely at fault. Like, he's 110% at fault for that. How has he not gotten penalized? Poor Kovalainen. Here he is. We talked about it in the practice, right? And we talked about it in the qualifying. Caterham on the come up. And DeResta just completely fucks him over. New Jersey rules of the road right there. Unless someone dies, nothing happened. That's brilliant. Hamilton's only running P11, by the way. That was straight Jersey rules, like. Yes, winter rules, winter rules. Kobayashi and the Sauber running 10th. Nice. And actually letting us by. Unlike Paul DeResta, who tried to cockblock us out of the corner, basically. And then not only that, but completely fucked over Kovalainen when he realized Kovalainen was going to take advantage of it. So it's Mercedes in second, and the two Lotuses running 3 and 4. So they're on pace right now to pick up 27 points. And we're on pace to pick up 25 with the Williams. So they will gain 2 points on us because Bruno Senna has failed to finish. He's had a mechanical failure, and he is out of the race. That was hilarious. I can't believe Paul did that. Poor Kovalainen, man. He got fucked up. I T-boned him too. I didn't know where to go. I'm thankful my wing didn't get damaged because I T-boned the shit out of him. When's the rain coming? That's the question. I think it's going to come on this lap. I think 29.
Looks like there might be a bit of rain in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, I imagine, Jeff. Paris has got the other Salver in P8. That's nice. Fastest lap. 128.1. I would love to break the 127s before the rain comes, but I don't think it's going to happen. We are purple through Sector 1 by 9/10 as well. I just have to get used to using curves more. I haven't used curves enough. Vettel running P6 means Weber's probably running P5. Although it could be Nico Rosberg.
Mercedes have put a new set of prime tyres on Schumacher's car.
Ooh, Schumacher is definitely going to fall down the order because he's pitting right now. And we haven't even gotten the rain yet, and the rain is imminent, so that is going to hurt because Schumi's not going to have to take another pit stop now. We're trying to get these options to last until the rain comes and then switch over to inters at the right time. Can we break the 127s? Yes, we can. 127.7. I don't want a repeat of the China race because the Chinese Grand Prix, I came off of the inters at the complete wrong time. Oh God, Massa fucking us over a little bit, run this wide. But we're past. He's P17. What's going on at Ferrari, man? They are struggling this season. Massa's yet to score. Alonso just scored his first points for Ferrari last race, I think, or maybe only his second points for Ferrari. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, by the way? I forgot to tweet. I blew up all the Discords, right? Didn't fucking tweet that I was live. So let me tweet right now. I totally forgot. Season 3. Race number 45. The Spanish Grand Prix. And then let me hit them with all the hashtags. F1, Spanish GP, hashtag Spain. Hit him with all that shit. I should have hit him with the Williams F1 Racing too, but whatever. We already posted it. There you go. I'm really bad at this shit, by the way. I got through like half of practice, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have to post on the Discords that I'm live. And then I also just now 30 laps into a fucking race remember that I haven't tweeted I'm live. But if you want, by the way, Ryan, Hidokiri. There it is. There's the rain. What's up? If this stock thing does take off very well, maybe I can. I might try to. Maybe we can start talking about it. I'll put it that way. Discussing how to do it. Discussing what we see. If you're interested in swing trading, still. Not day trading, but swing trading. But I don't guarantee anything because, like, I still need to learn. Like, I've like, in the past 6 months, I've learned how to read a stock chart. Like, that's about it. And I've learned what, like, support and resistances are. I'm just now starting to learn what, like, short squeezes are and floats and short percentages to floats and things like that. I still have to learn, like, how to do proper due diligence on a company, and I also started to learn how to set, like, price targets and things like that. So if it actually goes really, really well, though, in like 2 years' time or whatever, we can always, you and I could always talk stocks. I actually want to make a channel in the Discord for stocks, but I don't know enough yet. And I'm like, part of me just wants to, part of me doesn't want to post in there, despite the fact that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing that I say should be taken as a buy or sell indicator. But I don't want to, like, go in there and then I'm a noob and then, like, people make bad plays based on anything I post in there, and I'm like, I don't, because I really don't know what I'm doing yet. But I am I am starting to learn. Well, my pit stop was lap 33, so I actually got the options to pretty much exactly where they needed to be. But it's not quite time for wet tires yet, so I need to stretch the stint despite the fact that the options are very, very worn. Like, I'm almost in puncture territory for the front left, which is a problem, but the track's not wet enough yet. And you can see through that turn, it is not it's not raining here. This back part of the track, it is not, the rain has not hit this part of the track yet. Sure, I'm like I'm like 10 plus years out of the game at this point, so I recognize some of the words, but I drank and smoked a lot in those 10 years. Plus the disease that's shaving off parts of my brain sometimes. Ooh, she's starting to get, ooh, she's wet enough for the inters now. So I would approach it as a fresh start. Fair enough. We really need to keep it on the racing line because this track is wet enough for inters. Tires, intermediate tire, please.
Intermediate tires for next box.
I mean, she is all over the road. That's the only thing I don't like about the PC, man. They can keep it on the road. Like, ooh, Grosjean. As I say that, Grosjean's just going to have a spin. And I'm going to miss my braking point. I'm going to need to reset again. Man, the AI could keep it clean when it gets tricky. Grosjean just does a Grosjean, like just goes full Grosjean. You ever look into iRacing? Yes. Or building your own racing setup? So I have looked into iRacing. The only issue I have with iRacing, first off, I would love to commentate iRacing. I have an iRacing account, like an actual paid account. The thing with iRacing is iRacing does not let you race with assist at all. And as you can see, I'm still learning how to race without anti-lock brakes and eventually traction control. So I'm not ready as a racer for iRacing because I still rely on assists pretty heavily. Having said that, a lot of the leagues they do in iRacing are a lot of fun, and there's a lot I would love to commentate. And I watch a lot of Race Spot TV nowadays, or I have it running in the background when I do other things, because they do a lot of race commentary. So I think that's great. I think it's fantastic. But I actually want to run my own league in the new F1 game. It would be a very quirky, weird league. Like, the rules are very weird, but it's like an endurance. So there's really no endurance version in F1. Like, it's not like. I think it's just. I think this is. I think we're going to be on wets in like a lap.
Okay, DRS is now disabled
it's gonna
due
be
to wet weather tires.
it's gonna be wets in like a lap, literally a lap. Like, look at this rain.
Wet
Fuck, it's just gonna absolutely plow into John Eric Verne. Like, it's not. That was great. No, not again, not again, not again! Okay, 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 okay. Oh, I thought we were about to do it again. Podcast moment. Didn't even buy him dinner first. I did straight just have a podcast moment. Oh God. Oh. Oh God, it really was. What's up, Ping? How you doing, man? Oh God. This race has been a complete comedy. I tried to go around to Paul di Resta. Whoa, it's not even raining at this part of the track. But like the other parts of the track are soaked.
We might be getting heavy rain in a few minutes. Heavy rain.
Do I do another lap on the inters? I think, I don't know, man. I think we gotta go on, I think we gotta do another lap on the inters. It's just not wet enough on the back part of the track. Like, it's just not wet enough.
There are quite a few cars.
Ever done, I said, of course, the F1 mods? Bro, I don't own the game. I'm going to get it, when I get a new laptop, I'm gonna buy the game. And I'm gonna definitely look into that. Yeah, this part of the track is full wet. Like, you need full wets for this part of the track. Like, I mean, look at how drenched that track is. Woo! Look at how drenched it is. I mean, I'm locking up on the braking. The tires are starting to cool. Yeah, I got a box. We're boxing for wets. But the back part of the track is so dry. Oh God, she just slides everywhere now. I'm like engine braking for most of it. I don't have an option. But I'm gonna buy the new laptop. I'm gonna buy Assetto Corsa. I'm gonna buy Assetto Corsa Competizione. I'm not really gonna fuck with R Factor. R Factor looks fun, but between NASCAR Heat, which I only have 4, I do need to get 5. But between say a NASCAR Heat, one of the two, between the F1 game, between iRacing, between Assetto Corsa, between Assetto Corsa Competizione, I think that's enough, mate. You know what I mean? That's probably enough. Do not get 5. It's the same game. Yeah, but it's the new game. I'm gonna finish 4 first. I think I'll probably play out 4 and then get 5. Wait for NASCAR Evolution in a month. I'll probably get both. I'll probably wait for NASCAR Evolution because then 5 will be on discount. Then I'll buy that 5, and then I'll treat it like the F1 games. I'll just play them through in retrospect like I'm doing now. Build on R Factor's engine. Nice. That's a great pit stop. 2.9. What a pit stop from the boys these afternoon. 3.2 and 2.9. And we're just gonna rejoin the track in a gear that's way too high.
You've got one scheduled stop left.
Anyway. So this race, Ping, I tried to get around Paul di Resta on the turn before the chicane in Sector 3, and Kovalainen was right behind him. And Kovalainen had moved to the left to let me by, and Paul di Resta just hard brake checked me. And then when Paul realized that Kovalainen was trying to go on the outside, he just spun Kovalainen. Didn't get a penalty. Completely spun him off the track. Didn't get a penalty. And then when it started raining, I was like, the thing that's always tricky is, obviously when it started raining, I was on dries, right? And I was like, the one thing is, The AI will always keep it to the track, even when the track is wet and they're on dry tires. And as I literally say that sentence, Grosjean is right in front of me, just does a complete Grosjean. And then I've done a complete Bottas on John Harry Burns. So this race has been an absolute nightmare so far. But yeah. Yeah, he's diving in. He's on inners. He's going in for the wets. I'm surprised Schumacher's still in second, because he pitted for dries like literally a lap or two before the rain came. So I don't think we're gonna be, by the way, wet for the whole race. I think it should dry out by the end of the race. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, if the market stuff goes well, Hito Kiri, we'll definitely talk about it and stuff like that. And I'll probably make a stonks chat in the Discord, which I should get a new Discord link for everybody. Because I think the one in here is expired. God damn it, so many people looking to fill seats for tomorrow, and I'm going to go so bad. I need to get off social media until after the game starts, I think. Yeah, I think so. I have not been on my Twitter very much. I've been on my stock Twitter a little bit, but I've just been reading a lot. I haven't posted a lot. Less social media, the better, I think. I just think health-wise, the less social media, the better. Yeah, it's brutal on the mind, yeah. Yeah, that's... I just miss people, and that's the only way I get to see them anymore. I know. Soon enough, though. All in due time, my friend. All in due time. I'm hoping, I had said this for... Oh, I locked the wheels. Not good, but we just might keep it on the track. I think I think it was in a conversation about Frag next year, because Nerd Street said Frag will return for their winter championships next year, and I do think for Fragadelphia 16, if they do have it as part of the winter championships, which will be like maybe I don't know, if it's a winter championship, it could be December, but if it's not and it's like November, I'm thinking at least by November 2022, we should be in a much better place than we are now in the world with everything that's going on. So I did not make that chicane at all. The eternal optimist in me says we will be. So, I mean, you figure that's a year and 2 months, man. Like, maybe. Not for me anytime soon. Even if COVID goes away and my meds work. Whoa! I still got a kid coming in December. That's true. I'm hoping in a year I can get out of the house for a bit again, but that's more like looking like 3 years in lockdown. That's fucking rough. But I mean, the thing is, Ryan, it'll be in due time, right? It won't be soon, but it will happen. You just gotta hold on, man. And I know you can. But I think in 2 years, I don't think it'll be 3. I think in 2 years you're gonna be all right. So that's a long time. I know it seems like a long time, but I think once your kid comes, man, which by the way, congratulations again. I think time's gonna fly for you. I'll be 38 in a month. Wow. I celebrated my 30th birthday stuck in an airport for 3. I completely missed the chicane again. 3 canceled flights. I'm expecting my 40th to be just as rough. I turned 38 in a month. Nah. I'll tell you one thing. If you're all right, if everything's fine, at some point while you're 39, I'm old as fuck now. No, you're not. If everything's fine by the time you're 39, bro, like we gonna have a party for the 40th then. If everything's all right, you know, like if we can. I'll put it that way. But I think we will be able to. I think I have faith. So Ping, man, what are you up to, by the way? What brings you here? You not got school? You off from work? Ooh, I went way too early into that corner. Oh, God, I locked it up. I locked it up. I ran wide. I'm not a good racer. I'm not a good racer at all.
Around 15 minutes until we see an improvement in the weather. Another 15 minutes.
Another 15 minutes, so that puts us at like lap, what, 50 maybe? 49 probably? And then it still stays wet for a little while, so probably lap 49 we'll be ready for inters. Short day at work today, so I'm just hanging out. Nice. I'm gonna run out the stadium and just eat the entire sheet cake by myself in a chair on the field at the midline. Nice. My new USB cable came in, so I can finally charge my shit. Nice. We did the same thing. We had a USB cable that was not charging our power banks completely, so we got a new one. At least I got a new one, and all the power banks in the house are charging well now. Actually, I need to swap one out. Actually, I need to swap one out now because my phone's on 52. God bless Amazon Basics. I don't like their batteries. Amazon Basic batteries are not that great to me, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I'm not a huge fan of Amazon Basics batteries. So, although I did get Duracells. I bought Duracells the other day because I needed AA's, right? And this is how you know I'm fucking old, right? I'm about to talk about money and deals. But I bought AA's Duracells the other day, and I got 64 for like $30, $25, somewhere around there. I think after shipping and tax, it was like $29. I'm like, yeah, buddy. That was a great fucking deal. So for $6. $6 Canadian, a 6-foot cable is chef's kiss. That's true. That is true. And your $6 is going to help Jeff Bezos colonize Mars and turn it into the ultimate capitalist planet. Congratulations there, Pink. Nah, Amazon's good for a few things. That's one of the... I don't actually order a lot off Amazon, though. Oh, do I get a plaque?
You're pulling away by half a second a lap.
Nice. Amazon Basics is a lifesaver sometimes. I got batteries, USB cables, HDMI, DP cables, nice. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Amazon Basics batteries, but I will buy like Duracell or Rayovac on there for like fucking cheap. I actually really miss Deals.Woot. I miss Woot in general. I know it's still around, but now that Amazon's owned it, it's absolute garbage. But I do miss the old days of Woot before they were Amazon owned, and even stretching into the early days they were Amazon owned. It's the same guy again. I've just rear-ended this. I've just given Vern bot test part 2, but this time it didn't cost me my wing. Oh god. Fucking get out the way. You are so slow. Man. Yeah, Woot used to be fun. Woot used to be a lot of fun. I used to have a lot of t-shirts from t-shirt.woot, and I eventually do want to buy them again, actually, because I do like the t-shirts on there. That'd be the only thing I'd go to Woot for now, though. I wouldn't go to Woot for anything else. Just go to Costco and get those fat-ass battery packs for like $20. Now it just feels like Big Lots. Woot, yeah, I know. It's a shame. It really is. But they used to have a Deals.Woot, and that site, I would be on that site daily, bro. Deals.Woot was amazing. I don't know if people remember Deals.Woot, but it was basically just a community forum where people posted all the best deals they found. So like when I needed batteries, because I used to have a headset that was wireless that ran off triple A's instead of doubles, so they fucking died all the goddamn time. Because triple A's have like no battery. I mean, they're so tiny, you know what I mean? Every 6 to 8 hours I'd have to change batteries in the headset. But when I needed I'm just gonna run wide here. Canyonero. But I would go on there and they would be like, oh, 100 double A's for like $25 or $22. I'd be like, holy shit. And I would buy them, you know what I mean? Like, it was just amazing. You could get so many good deals on there. But they took Deals.Woot away. I guess Amazon didn't like people posting on a public, like in a public forum space, on a website that they owned, other places that you can buy products from aside from Amazon that had better deals than Amazon. But honestly, I don't actually order a lot from Amazon. So I've made, thinking of the purchases I've made on Amazon this year, I have bought this Logitech wheel, right? The G920 on Amazon. I just bought the batteries on Amazon. Those are probably my only 2 purchases on Amazon this entire year. Oh no, that's a lie. No, yeah, for 2021, those are my only purchases. In 2020, I got the mixer off Amazon. So, like, that was a big purchase off Amazon. But that's, and I got a Steam gift card. Which, by the way, not announced, but we're going to give it away at the end of this race. We're going to give away a $20 Steam gift card at the end of this race for in celebration of our 250th stream. So, stick around and we will give it away. But, man, this rain is like pounding down on here. Like, wait, I got 3.5 minutes. I got enough breathing space, I think. At least. Depends on when we go from inters to dries again. If I pull another China, I will be all over the shop. And like, I had a 5-minute lead in China, and I went on from inters to dries at the complete wrong time, and by the end of the race, that lead was like a minute and a half. So I only have a 3.5-minute lead here. That was the gap that got cut into by Vettel in China, but oh, Jesus Christ, I cannot stop rear-ending the Toro Rossos. It's so bad. I am like literally like they are the bullfighters, and I am the bull. Like that is, I just see the bull and I just rear end the bull every time. Oh God. So I'm ready for the dry weather, man. I'm trying to get the race done. Amazon feels like Big Lots, man. It really, or Woot, it really does. The best 3 Woots on there were when Amazon was almost had acquired them, but they hadn't quite yet. Were Woot, Shirt.Woot, and Wine.Woot. I mean, you couldn't even get wine shipped in this state. Now you probably could, but oh God. It's a shame. I actually don't know if you can get wine shipped in Pennsylvania. I know, you cannot ship it via the United States Postal Service. You cannot ship any alcohol via the United States Postal Service. I'm just going to lock the tires. No big deal. We're just going to run all the way wide. These tires are starting to fade a little bit here. But yeah, I don't know if wine is allowed now.
We think the rain's going to ease up a bit in around 5 minutes.
Good. I need this rain to ease up. I don't have curves.
We're currently looking into the problem.
Thanks, Jeff. You bastard.
You're not racing the car ahead.
Woo, shit.
You're going to have to move over and let you pass.
I saw a service that gives you a survey and just sends you wines based on your responses, but it was U.S. only, so I don't know. The thing with the U.S., one of the big problems with the U.S. as well, when it comes to things, is a lot of legislation. I don't know if it's very noticeable, especially with the vaccines and the school situation going on, but it's state by state. So like, you couldn't get wine shipped to Pennsylvania at the time. Now we're talking like, this is like over 10 years ago, like 10 to 11 years ago. But you couldn't get wine shipped to Pennsylvania, but you could get wine shipped to Maryland. And you couldn't get wine shipped to New Jersey, but you could get wine shipped to New York. So it was some weird shit like that. I don't know. And I mean, I had beer shipped to the house before, and they used a private parcel carrier service like UPS. I think they actually did use UPS. So, like, you can ship alcohol using a private parcel carrier service. But I have no idea if, like, wine was an exception to that. Because beer is generally not as strong. Like, wine can be very, you know, at a higher ABV with some wine. But then again, I had a fucking beer ship that was like 10%, bro. Like, you know, like it was a heavy ass beer. So I actually don't know. I just don't know. Triple IPAs. No, it was It was a maple stout with aged in bourbon barrels. It was fucking fantastic, bro. Sorry I had to step away. Food got here. What I missed? We're talking about if we can ship wine to PA. An old wine.woo. That sounds great. Oh, it was fantastic. Oh, it was so good. You want to know what the great thing was too? Ping. I bought like 5 of them, right? They came in 24-ounce bottles, right? So almost as big as a wine bottle. I bought 5 of them. Some wines, but usually not. I know, it's fucking bullshit, man. But I bought 5 of those things, right? And I had 4 of them. And I let one age. And I aged it about like 3/4 to a full year. Oh, mate, it was so good. Everything has to be approved by the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board, which fuck that board. I just took too much speed into the corner. Individually too, not just by brand or maker. Ah, my God, what a fucking pain in the absolute balls. And that's what I'm saying, like it varies state to state. Like imagine. That's a way to govern from like the 1800s, for fuck's sake. You might as well just say you enjoy prohibition, like fucking hell. They made so much money off raiding bottle shops using that logic. I can only imagine. Oh Jesus! I missed this turn so many damn times. Look at it, I'm going on the old track, baby. Here we go. It's getting better, but we need more elderly people to die off before. I know it's a shame not to say that and put it like that, but it's always very, I don't know, people who are always out of touch with that kind of shit.
The guys have fixed the problem with Kurz. Kurz are now...
Yay! Kurz is online. Now, sun is out.
The pit crew are ready for you at the end of this lap.
So I think it's time to go for inters. Because the sun is out, the rain is lightening up.
We expect the rain to stop in around 15 minutes time.
And the rain's going to stop, so it is definitely inter territory now. The wets still have a lot of grip. That's the thing. They still have a lot of grip, but I'm not kicking up a ton of spray now. So I think it's inter territory. Although I just drove by a massive fucking puddle, so I don't know. Straight, almost binned it. Yeah, well, it is entered. If that wasn't an indication that it is time for intermediate tires, I don't know what is. Here's the thing, Ryan. An eye for an eye makes the world go blind. That's all. That's all. You got all your presents because of elderly. He's not wrong, to be honest with you.
We're ready.
Oh, I just fucking threw the pedals offline. Holy shit.
Box in this lap.
Yeah, I have felt great. No, I actually like my grandmother. My one. I can't say I knew my grandmother. I can't really say I knew my grandmother on my dad's side well. I liked her. She was okay, but I really liked my grandparents on my mother's side, and they were nice. Ryan, stop it! Inters. Okay, a much slower pit stop, my friends. I don't have any of my grandparents left. I think my mom's
You have
parents
no more scheduled pit
passed
stops,
away
so
in
look
their
after
in their
your tyres.
70s, and then my dad's mother lasted into her 80s, and my dad's father lasted into his 90s. Woo, little lock up, but it's definitely time for inters. These tires feel great. I said as I'm about to lock them up and spin them, and we're off the track, but generally they have a lot more grip right now than the wets do. You're running out of... I say that and I've gone off. I am so bad. I am a terrible racer. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I am absolute booty cheeks at this game. My mom's side made it to 90 just barely. My dad's side was like 74 in early 80s. Yeah, I hope I have a long life. I probably won't, though. I'll be lucky if I get to the 70s. I'll be lucky if I get to my 60s at the rate I'm going. So Massa is 16th for Ferrari. What the hell? And there is that infamous drying line starting to appear. Oh! Oh, come on. I couldn't keep it on the track. I just don't understand why I struggle so much. Oh, come on now. Hey, Gary, don't be like that. I just need to start taking care of my health more is the main point. Like I really don't right now, so. And I mentioned it on previous streams, that shit does catch up with you. I am so bad at this game. Here we go.
Okay, we think the weather is going to improve. Rain is expected to stop in around 10 minutes.
Mate, it's already stopped on some parts of the track. I cannot make this turn for love or money. It's so fucking frustrating. I can't even get on the old track. Oh my god. If Fizzy ever actually sat down and watched this, he'd be like, mate, you're shit. And I'd be like, yes. Yes. Like Captain Falcon. Oh god. And this is with TC, this is the thing, this is with traction control on. So imagine with traction control off, I would literally be all over the place. Like, I would literally be Lonely Island. I'm on a boat, motherfucker, because this is everywhere, like everywhere. You're playing with your monitor on? Yes. There's a drying line appearing as well. Shit, I hate you. No sheeshing. $350 fine. JK. I have that meme somewhere on my phone where it's like, don't sheesh, $350 fine. Fuck Sinatra, by the way. I hope no team picks him up. I hope he just... what an absolute shitbag. Why can I not make this? I don't want to go down into first gear for this turn. I really don't, because at least in this game, first gear is incredibly loose. Like, you just spin the car everywhere in first gear. So I'm trying not to make turn 10 in first gear, but I just cannot make it in second right now. Like, it's just... Normally I would have just donated it for the lulz, but I just sent $1,500 to help someone with their situation, which got real dark. But no, I would never ask for that kind of money from anybody. So, no, don't even think about giving me that much. Like, Jesus. CY gave me 50 and I felt bad the other day. I was like, oh my God, no, CY, please. The Overwatch Valorant player. Former Overwatch, current Valorant player. Scumbag. Yeah, big scumbag. So Raikkonen for Lotus is second. Schumacher is third for Mercedes. The question is, where is Grosjean? Is he still P4? Because if he is, that would give. I can't make this turn. Makes sense. He went to Valorant. It's like, God damn. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please, Heater Carry. TOS, my friend. TOS. But also, I think, I don't know what this mood is right now, but I'm feeling softer than it seems. But also, I think you're confusing Valorant for Smash. But that's a completely different topic for another day. All of which is not on stream. I feel bad because I know some people who are into Smash, like Upmind and Stu the announcer. By the way, Stu the announcer, also an esports commentator and also a Union fan. And great guys, right? But I'm like, the Smash community does them no favors. Like, the reputation of Smash community is just, it's just not good over there. It's just not good over there at all. Smash players low. Having worked in a LAN center for a few years, Pokemon TCG was it, which makes sense why it's so popular again. Yeah.
Let us know when conditions are right for dry tires.
Not yet right for dry tires, Jeff, but we're not far off. This is almost carbon copy last season's race in Spain. Woo! It was like at the very end with like 5 or 6 laps left, we had to go on to dry tires. See, he's going offline just to cool his tires, burn. And he's still on inters. Like, it's really dry here, but then that straight isn't that dry. Like, look at how much the drying line, like, you can see tire marks are starting to appear offline because people are trying to cool their tires. Which makes sense. Like, there are some parts of the track where the drying line is very, very dry. You hate to see any community have those kind of problems. That's all I'm just gonna say. Oh, we locked it. We're going to take a loop around the old track. Oh, God. And we're going to take another loop around the old track because I locked the tires there, too. Oh, man. If something exists, men will find a way to ruin it. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Goddamn, I love me some Freddy's Burgers. Nice. I love Five Guys, man. Five Guys burgers are... I love Five Guys. I used to hate Five Guys, too. But then finally somebody convinced me, like, you just had a bad experience. You just had a bad burger. Like, try it again. I'm like, alright. Try it again. Oh, yeah. Five Guys all day. Yeah, those are really good. Yeah, Five Guys is one of the best in fast food. People hate on me.
Has gone with the option tire. He's going
I like them both for different reasons. That's fair. So Raikkonen's going on to dries. I think I'm going to do another lap after this on the wets, and then come on to dries. My problem, people hate me, not hate me, but they hate on me sometimes for saying I like Burger King, right? Because I think we're going to take a trip around the old loop. I think Burger King has good burgers, and I think Burger King has good fries. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Freddy's is like a really seasoned smash burger, and the Burger King, yes, Ping. Yes, Burger King is so good. And the fries are crispy with seasoning as well. Five Guys is burger flavor and soft fries. Yeah, exactly. Love BK. Worked there for years. Never got tired of it. It's good. It's a big beefy burger, man. Like people that hate on it, I'm like, bro, you tried it when they had like the old shit patties, man. Ever since they went to flame broiled, like that shit hit different. Like, it is so good. And actually put through a broiler. Yeah, exactly. People either hate it because of that or hate it because they've never been there. Exactly. And people are like, oh, but McDonald's fries, like Burger King fries are terrible. McDonald's fries are, I'm like, excuse me? McDonald's fries are okay, but they can get very like soggy at times, right? Like, or they can get very limpy. Whereas like BK's fries are just always crisp, man. That shit just slaps, bro. Not like steamed or anything. Yeah, exactly. All right, do we think it's time for dry tires? My only problem is the track is still. I cannot make this turn whatsoever. I've just committed to giving up on that turn. I think it's time for monster truck tires. Yeah, right. I can barely make the chicane on these inters. But the problem is the moment I go on dry tires and go onto any wet part of the track, like it's over. It's game over. And these guys are struggling on the dry, but like they're not overheating. Like the tires are not overheating. So it's not like I'm struggling for grip because they're overheating or some shit. Like when I had the Canada race last season. Oh, bitch, get what the fuck? Button's 5th, Rosberg 6th. Who's in P4 is the question. So when I had the Canada race last season, it was one of those things where like it stopped raining maybe 7 laps before the end, right? And I'm like, okay. But it got so hot that the track dried really quickly. And it got to a point where like the racing line was like, or the dry line was like huge, right? So I had to go, so on the penultimate lap, I had to go well off the line. Like I had to go well off the line to cool the tires, right? And then I thought, I'm not going to pit, it's the penultimate lap, so I'll just run the last lap on inters as I slide. And boy, was that a mistake because the whole track had dried. Like I got through sector 1 and sector 2, there wasn't any water left on the track. And I was like, Oh my god, and the tires just got cooked. I was like, holy shit. Oh man. It was so bad, but I probably stayed out on inters for too long, but like there's still water on the track. Like I'll probably Vettel. I'll probably pit next lap. Next lap or this lap, one of the two. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's starting to slide because it's dry, so we got a box. And the drying line is elsewhere on the track. So it's time. Okay, Conan. Kent, then we Phasmo. I have to go get my haircut and then go mattress shopping. So unfortunately, no, we cannot Phasmo. I don't even have it downloaded. So we will Phasmo at some point. But I'm not looking forward to it, I gotta admit it, but one of those days. Yeah, I'm actually like really late. I was supposed to shower. I was supposed to be in the shower by now. In fact, I don't know how much time the stream timer has left, but I'm sure it's not much. I do promise that I won't do anything to cause additional jump scares. Well, my heart can't take it, so my heart cannot take that kind of shit. Oh, God, I barely made that chicane. But it's time. Last pit stop, 6 laps to go. I'll show you how the sausage is made, and then it's a fun puzzle game. 20 minutes left on the stream timer. Yeah, I just, oh, I need to snooze the ad, because it's the end of the race. So let me snooze the ad for 5 minutes. I just have to set myself a reminder to snooze it for 5 minutes, so I'm going to snooze it one more time, and then I'll probably be it, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The options got grip. The rest of the track is almost completely dry. I don't have DRS, that's broke. But even though I just took it in 4th and I should have took it in 3rd. But it is indeed dry tires time. Look at the track, it is almost completely dried off now. That is one thing they really nailed in this game, by the way. They really nailed like conditions on the track going from fucking Carthagena. I swear to fucking God. And then of course I go over the wettest part and I lock up. Fuck you, Carthagena. But no, my front right is fucking cold now after all that shit. Like, they really nailed, like, the physics of a drying track. Like, it's just so good, like, challenging and good. And it dries so uneven on a lot of parts. It's just very, very, very realistic. Have to see if we get a frag reunion for Faz. Let's get Frostless and Flippy in on it. That would be nice. That would be pretty sick. You know what I do eventually want to do is I just absolutely cool off the tires again by going on a wet. I want to get back on the Halo campaigns at one point. Now we'll do a run through a Halo. I don't think Flip will have the time for that because he is extremely busy nowadays. Because Flip's esports career has really, really fucking taken off, like, and it's great. He is very, very good, and he's doing like top tier Valorant, like he's doing professional scene stuff now. He's doing pro Valorant. He's doing semi-professional CS, like really, really, really good shit. So he is usually a very, very booked man, which is good. Good for him, man. Oh, nice. That's awesome for him. Yeah, like Nerd Street hired him to do. I'm pretty sure Nerd Street's hired him to do VCT, like, and I'm pretty sure he didn't do frag because I think he's still, like, I don't know if he's leaving the military, but I know he's moving in like 3 weeks, so he wasn't at frag for that, but like he's done ESCA Premier, which is like the second highest division. It's the division I used to commentate. So, but he did ESCA Premier for like the actual ESCA Premier channel, like the actual ESCA channel, so, an ESL channel. So he on other channels. I haven't seen him on Twitch much, but then again, well, like he observes. So let me snooze this again, by the way. He observes. So when he observes, like he'll be doing the in-game spectating for Valorant on like Nerd Street's channel or Valorant's channel, and then like when he observed CS, it was for, you know, ESCA, so it was on ESCA's channel or ESL's channel. So he would do that. He streamed yesterday. I do know he streamed yesterday, but like his career is really, really taken off, and I'm very, very happy for him, because the amount of like just time that he would put in stressing quality, like he deserves it, you know. So I can make that turn now. Of course, I kicked it in first. Still. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm happy for him, man. So that's why I'm like going through something like a Halo. Like Faz would be fine, right? Obviously, we would just have to find a time he's free, and then we just play Faz. But like doing a Halo campaign with him would be, I would imagine, a bit more difficult, because Flippy makes me laugh. Flippy's hilarious. I love Flippy. All right. We got 3 more laps. God, these tires feel so good now. I can actually like flat out to the floor. There's very, very little areas of the track left that are even damp, let alone wet. During an RBG series, he'd say RGB. Every time I said it to mess me up. Nice. Flip would fuck with me too. That's partly why I love Flip. I would say something wrong, like I would say something backwards, and Flip would like literally repeat it to me as I'm trying to move on to the next sentence or something. I'm like, I would get so fucked up, bro. That's hilarious.
I think this might be our finishing position today, so don't take any risks. Bring the car home.
Or I would hear the "oh God" at every boomer joke. Or when I'd make a boomer reference, he would be like, "such a fucking boomer!" Like it was just. I love Flip. He's so funny. Is that? Oh, that's Petrov in 15th. Alonso's running 9th, so Ferrari looking for 2 more points. I hit that turn way too deep. I broke way too deep into that turn. Crazy how it's been so long since that frag where I was hanging out. I know, man. It's been 2 years, man. Where we were, I know, man. They had it, you'll never believe this, but frag 615 that they just had was literally right in your neck of the woods, Hidokiri. It was in Aston, PA, in the I-95 Industrial Park. So you literally had to be a stone's throw from that shit. Like, that is, what the fuck? Yeah, there's a movie studio at the back of the I-95 Industrial Park, right? The very end of it, there's a movie studio. And they hosted Frag 11 there. and it was a fantastic Philadelphia. And they went back and rented the venue again. That's like 10 minutes. I know. I know. Huge fucking movie studio. Absolutely fantastic stuff, man. I remember, I don't know what they did for Frag 12 or Frag 15, but because I didn't go, but I remember Frag 11, they rented like couches and recliners, and you would sit on couches and recliners, and you would watch the stage. I just clipped somebody. Oh, that's a penalty. We're gonna rewind. I did not mean to fucking take a penalty. I just clipped. Is that Kobayashi? No, Perez. Oh, I've run the turn deep because I didn't want to clip him again. So yeah, it was oh, I've locked up the brake there, or the tire there. I don't want to fuck Perez out of points, man. I actually like Sergio Perez. My only fear is Perez has this gig at Red Bull, right? And he's probably going to be there next season. But I think he's not what Red Bull are looking for. So I think next season Red Bull are going to go with Perez, but I think after next season, I think I can see them going with somebody else. And I could see nobody offering Perez a drive. So that was terrible. Bruno finished 24. He DNF'd, so of course he finished 24th. And it still wouldn't be Gasly. I know, and Gasly's like not a bad driver at all. So Raikkonen first, Grosjean fourth. So that's 30 points for Williams. I'm sorry, for Lotus. We only get 25, so Lotus closed the gap by 5 points. Red Bull only have Vettel in the points. Webber finished 12th, by the way. So Mercedes got Rosberg in 4th, Schumacher in 3rd. So they get 19. So we gain on Mercedes. We gain hella on Red Bull. We gain 15 points on Red Bull. And then McLaren, Button finished 6th. Lewis DNF'd. And Pedro De La Rosa DNF'd. So 3 DNFs, including Lewis. Which means Lewis gets what? Or McLaren gets 8. And only easy clap. So yeah, I know. Well, they're on an easy difficulty, so I cannot absolutely flub. What do you call it? Just looked up where that building is for Frag. That's literally across the street from 2SP. Yeah. So look at Kovalainen though. Finished 11th. I'm telling you, man. Before the season's done, Caterham is going to get points. Caterham's definitely going to get points before the season's done. Force India failed to score. Petrov finished 15th. Massa finished 16th. The 2 Marushas did well. But, yeah, so the championship, we lead by 65. Lotus is second with Kimi. Then it's Vettel. Then it's Schumacher. Then Grosjean. Rosberg, Jensen, Webber, Lewis. Lewis is down in 9th. Only on 24 points through 5 races. Perez is right behind him, only 5 points off into Sauber. He's having a good season for Sauber, actually. But look at Ferrari. Massa's got nothing, and Valonzo's only got 8. So, into constructors, very quickly, the gap closes to just 18 points. Lotus is right on our ass. We're trying to carry the Williams team to a Constructors Championship title this season. And Lotus is right on our ass. Mercedes falls back a bit. They're 32 back. Red Bull fall back even further. They're 43 back. McLaren are pretty much out of it, 67 back. Sauber's improved to 26, way ahead of Scuderia Ferrari, who are trying to stay ahead of Force India, for surprisingly enough, who have 6 points. And then Caterham, HRT Marussia, and Toro Rosso is at the bottom, surprisingly enough. This win, or I should say this what, 16th, 17th place finish for Marussia actually carries them above Toro Rosso on countback. So that's a surprise. So Toro Rosso is the worst team right now. But I'm telling you, Caterham gets points by the end of the season. We'll see. Anyway, that's it for me. I will be back probably Thursday night. If I'm gonna try to stream F1 2011 or 2021 on Thursday night, and if it can't, good luck with the mattress. Thank you. We actually found one, but it's like 6 to 10 weeks to get it on order. So we're gonna go to Mattress Firm to try and see if there's something comparable. So I will try to. Fuck was I gonna say? I'll try to be back Thursday with F1 2021. It depends. If it can handle the game, if it can handle streaming it without too much of a frame loss, but I usually get really bad frame loss. But if it can handle it, we'll start a career mode there, a driver career there. If not, we will record the videos and upload them as Twitch premieres. So, yeah, looking forward to it. And then I also want to figure out why, when I recorded this stream, all of a sudden I got an encoding error. I don't know why, because I would like to record these VODs as well and then upload them in a higher quality to YouTube instead of having to download them at the what, 3,000, the 2,900 kbps I'm uploading to. Because I was recording at 12,500. I recorded yesterday at 15,000, which is great. I mean, the quality on those videos are great. So check out the YouTube if you missed anything, of course. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much to everybody that stopped by. Thank you to Milk. God bless you, dude. You're so kind. Love you to death. Hope you had a great day today. You have a great day tomorrow as well. Hidakiri. Look at you flush with KBPS now. I know, right? So fucking, when I record it in high quality, like, because it's a recording, right? So I don't mind it because, what do you call it? I can with the new internet, like, the last VOD was 18 gigs and it took 7 hours to upload. So I uploaded it overnight and it's like fine. You know what I mean? Thanks for the stream. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Hidakiri, for stopping by. God bless you too. Glad you're feeling better. Don't worry, man. We'll make it through all this and we'll definitely meet up and celebrate whenever we can. Ping, God bless you, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Love it when Ping stops by. Another big F1 fan. Well, who else stopped by? We had Cas Fondue. Big thank you to Cas Fondue. Josemi F1 stopped by just to say hi. Very lag, but it's appreciated. And then of course, I think that's actually it that stopped by. So for sure, take care, man. Enjoy the day. You too. Thank you so much for watching. I'll try to be back Thursday with more. If not, I'll upload it as a premiere. But until then, enjoy yourselves and take care. We'll see you then.